I recently had a company called Jivago reach out to me and asked me if I'd be interested in checking out one of their fragrances. So I checked out the website, looked at the 4 fragrances they have available, 2 for men, 2 for women, and decided to grab what seemed to be their flagship fragrance. And we're going to take a look at Jivago 24K here today. I'm going to bust it open, give my first impressions, and see if it's something that I think you should consider. Stay tuned. So before we get going, obviously this was sent to me for review. I have no affiliate links, no kickbacks of any kind. It's just me and my nose, and we're going to tell you what I think and go from there. And actually they sent this nice little letter. I'm going to check that out first. So that's different. Not too many companies are personable like this outside of Argos and Zaharoff and places like that. There we go. A typed up letter with signature. My dear friends, since many years, my passion has been to create beautiful scents for men and women that celebrate timeless beauty. It's my pleasure to share with you one of my signature creations, 24K, which was in fact my first fragrance. I truly hope you enjoy it and will share with your audience your thoughts. May it exalt your confidence and make you feel wonderful. With love and love for creation, Alana Jivago. Okay, that's a nice touch. Like I said, not that many brands do that. And then I had already busted the box open, cut the plastic, and realized I had forgot to turn the microphone on. So I started to shoot this already. That's why the plastic's already off of here. But I have not sprayed it yet. I haven't opened the box completely. So let's take a look at the box first, because it does have that old school, vintage, upscale, luxury look to it. With the, you can see the reflection of my camera, and it's very reflective. Jivago 24K. The unforgettable golden fragrance, attractive masculine scent infused with aphrodisiacs, coriander, and cardamom. Long-lasting natural spray. So, nice little touch. Back of the box has some more fragrance information, and when you open it, actually, get the focus. It says, with love and love for creation, and the owner's name once again. So, decent box, but get that out the way. Interesting bottle. Okay, and it looks like it has gold flakes floating around in it. So, you see all those gold flakes. So, I don't know how I feel about the bottle yet. It feels of quality, but I feel like it's a strange design. Very strange looking bottle. Let's see if it holds into place. Doesn't click, just holds. Decent atomizer. Very creamy. Very creamy aromatic. Let's give my hand a spray. It does put out quite a bit of juice. I don't know if this will focus to where my whole entire hand is shining from that spray. So, oh, that's a nice little touch that I didn't really notice. On top of the cap, if it'll decide to focus. Come on now, focus for me. I guess it just doesn't want to, but it says 24K on it. It looks like a little gold bar. Well, it's actually in silver, but for some reason it doesn't want to focus. So I could show you guys, but okay, very aromatic and creamy, and I see why it says cardamom and coriander, because it's jumping out at me like that. I think that coriander, and there's got to be some sandalwood in this. I haven't looked at the notes, but it's super creamy. Super, super creamy. Smells of quality, upscale, masculine, slightly mature. I can't see a teenager to 25-year-old, I mean, most anyways. I mean, I'm not saying there aren't young bucks that don't like these, you know, upscale masculine scents, but definitely strikes me as more of a 30-plus-year-old man having an appreciation for this, maybe with a, you know, a position of importance at their career, at their job, managerial position, something like that, where they're wearing a suit on a regular basis, because this does smell very upscale. Slightly old school, giving me vibes of like a Gravitas Pour Homme type of fragrance, whereas that's more of a creamy patchouli. I don't really get patchouli in this, but the creamy aromatic nature is there. It has kind of a fougere type of smell without coming across as any coumarin and oak moss or anything like that. Like there's no herbal qualities to it. Slightly powdery, that's probably that cardamom. I don't smell anything floral. It definitely smells very woody, creamy, and a little powdery and aromatic. I'm not sure if there's lavender, but it's coming across like there might be some lavender in here because it's got a really good aromatic nature to it. It's really coming off of my hand, so I think this is one that you don't need a lot of sprays with, just based off of this spray. Because I mean, I'm really kind of hovering, I'm not getting close, and it's really filling this whole area while I'm smelling it. So it smells like it's going to project pretty well. It also comes across like it has some staying power. I'm not certain. Obviously this is a first impressions and this is just a few minutes of my time with it. Gonna have to spend some more time with it. It's not wowing me. It's not coming across as something overly unique that I've never smelled before. It fits a style and a genre, that upscale, masculine, you know, gentlemanly type of fragrance. So if you're into those types of fragrances, you might like something like this. I don't know how I feel about the flakes. I mean, I guess I kind of get it. It's you know, something unique that doesn't get done often, but I'm not really a fan of the bottle. But at the end of the day, the bottle doesn't really matter. But it's, I don't know, it's got an old school look to it for sure. Yeah, the bottle's kind of strange, but at the end of the day, that's not super important. The scent's nice though. I do like the scent on this one. I don't love the scent on this one. If I had to just put a blind sniff rate on it, I would say 6.5, 7, 7.5 range. So probably solid 7, because it does smell of high quality. It does fit a style that I do prefer. I do like those professional type of fragrances, which this is. But it doesn't come across where it has anything that strikes me as overly unique to really jump it up to that wow factor area. So it's a nice fragrance. It's not an incredible fragrance, is what I'll say based on my first impressions. If you guys would like to see a full review on this one, let me know down in the comments if this interests you. And it definitely has my intrigue. It smells like it's going to perform, but yet to be determined. So Jivago 24K, their flagship fragrance. Definitely an upscale, classy, luxury type of scent. Masculine, slightly matured, to where I would think any season, maybe not hot summer, men 30 plus, blazer, sports jacket, Oxford, suit and tie, those type of attires. Spring, fall, winter especially, great office type of scent. Yeah, I think that's what I would put this in and categorize it. So that's my thoughts. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you want to see a full review. Well, that's my initial impressions on Jivago 24K. And until next time, do me a real quick favor. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I do appreciate all the feedback and I love hearing from you guys. How many of you have heard of the brand or have tried this specific fragrance? Let me know what you think about it down below. And like I said before, if you want a full review on it, let me know. It definitely intrigues me. I'll give it some wear over the next several weeks, and we'll revisit it and see what type of performance I got, see how it if it developed, how it changed, different nuances it may or may not provide, and we'll see what it's all about. Until next time, I will say, if you get your hands on 24K from Jivago, you give it a spray now. I don't know. You might end up thanking me later. Have a good one, guys.